What's good? It's Unconventional AF with Jaleel Wavy back with a new episode. I'm not gonna lie, this episode gonna take a weird direction after the first topic, but let's go ahead and get right into it. June is Men's Mental Health Month, and you know I'm all about mental health, especially black men's mental health. I actually have great news. I went to therapy last Monday and I have another appointment scheduled for the future. So, yes, I am back in therapy. Am I excited about it? I don't know. But I'm back in it. I'm getting help. I'm going to be honest though with y'all. Last Sunday, I was triggered. And it wasn't a woman. If you thinking, oh, you triggered. No, I wasn't triggered by a woman. I found these new group of black men to run with. Shout out to Foundry Core. And last Sunday was my first time running with them. And after the run, they were speaking about fatherhood and telling stories about their kids. And then eventually, some of them start talking about their upbringing with their father and just sharing stories about how their dad raised them, making them do hard things or whatever, being tough on them like dads typically do, especially with their sons. And while I was listening to them talk about their childhood with their dads and stuff, I was a little triggered. I was hurt a little bit. I was thinking like, damn, I wish I had my dad around. I was raised by a single mom and I'm the only child. And that was my entire childhood growing up. Just me and my mom. And to be honest, like from the hood, you just don't see too many dads. I know I didn't. There was some, but I didn't see a lot. And when that's just your entire existence, you really don't think about, oh, I wish I had a dad. It's just normal. That's just life, right? I'm not even thinking about, oh, I wish my dad was around because the nigga's never been around. Like, I met my dad one time and I probably only talked to him a handful of times. That man could walk right past me in the street and I would not recognize him. And I'm so serious. I don't have any pictures of him. I don't know what that man looked like. In the words of Kiki Palmer, I don't know who that man is. Don't know him. And this is something I'm actually about to get into with my therapist soon. But I was just thinking like, damn, bro. It's like when you get older, stuff like being the only child, not having a parent around, that's when that stuff starts hitting you. Because when you are around other people and they talk about the relationship they have with their siblings, you're like, damn, I wish I had siblings to relate to. Like once my mom is gone, I'm going to be out here in this world by myself. Or, man, I wish I had my dad around to show me that tough love and to show me how to be a man and to teach me things. That's something I thought about when I became an adult myself. But during childhood, could care less. And at this big age of 32 years old and wanting to get married and stuff, the thought of being a parent crosses my mind often. Now, I can say when I was a child, even going into my early 20s, I remember wanting a wife and like 4 to 5 kids. I wanted a big family because, like I just said, my entire life, it was just me and my mom. So I always dreamt of having this big family, wife and kids, to get something that I was never given as a child. But now in my early 30s and life has been kicking my ass, I'm like, I don't know if I want to be a parent. I am terrified of ruining a child. I am terrified of damaging a human being. So I'm like, I don't know if I want to be a parent or be a father because I'm like, I don't know what that looks like. I didn't have one. I went through a lot of shit as a child, and especially my teenage years and my young adult years, where I'm like, I don't want to damage a person out here in this world, and then I'm responsible for them doing things that they ain't supposed to be doing. I don't want that burden. So I am terrified of being a parent. Yeah, I'm terrified of being a parent. If I talked about the things that I fear, this would be like a hour podcast. This would be a therapy session. Sometimes I even dream about being a dad. All right, I'm gonna finish this. Yeah, I'm done, bro. I'm done. That's why I can't get into the mental health stuff on the pod, because it just goes somewhere I don't want it to go. All right, I'm done with that. Now I'm about to take a sharp right turn, like hit the curve, boop boop. Like it's about to get real crazy. So if you know me in real life, or you've been listening to this podcast, you know how invested I was into the Diddy trial. I knew the date for when that man was going to the courthouse in Manhattan to start and get booked. I knew it. It was May 5th, 2025. I knew the trial date. I watched every documentary I could on the Diddy stuff. I watched documentaries, a docuseries on Tubi, Hulu, Peacock, Netflix. Shout out to Vlad TV. Vlad interviewed damn near all the male escorts that was a part of the freak-offs with Diddy. And I watched all of them. Every single one. So yes, I was in it. Don't judge me, y'all. I'm just telling my truth right now. So there was a sex tape leak of one of Diddy freak-offs. Now, during a Vlad TV interview, there was a porn star named Sly Diggler, I think. And he admitted on camera that Diddy accidentally recorded one of the freak-offs on his phone. Not Diddy's phone, on his phone. He showed it to Vlad and everything. So when this story came out about sex tape being leaked, and they said that this porn star was in it, I automatically just knew. I said, okay, he either leaked it himself or he sold it to somebody to put it out. The sex tape had the porn star Sly Diggler, Daphne Joy, 50 Cent Baby Mama, and Diddy. You know, the video of the freak off was on Twitter. Now, I don't have a Twitter account. I'm on Instagram, I'm on Threads, and I'm on TikTok. So in order for me to watch this video, I had to make a Twitter. I'm not saying I did. I'm just saying if I wanted to watch the video, I would have had made a Twitter account for research purposes. You know, I'm not going to admit to doing that, but somebody in this room made a Twitter account to watch the freak off. I'm not saying it was me. I'm just saying somebody in the room. Now, this person told me that it wasn't a good tape. They didn't get aroused by it. It was like 40 minutes long. It was very old man-ish. I'm not saying it was me. I'm just saying that it was somebody watched this video for research purposes only. I'm very uncomfortable talking about this right now. I'm going to be honest. I shouldn't be admitting this. Don't judge me like I just said earlier. I'm not admitting to watching it. I'm just saying, you know, for research purposes, I heard some things or maybe saw some things. Hey, bruh. I wish Diddy would have got more time for all the BS that he did, but there is a small part of me that can't wait for that man to get out of prison, and I need somebody to interview him immediately. I want that Diddy interview immediately. Fresh out the prison, with the jailhouse clothes on. Yes, I want to hear or watch a Diddy interview post case. But that's all I have for today. This episode's all over the place. Thank you for listening as always. Subscribe to the podcast, Spotify, Apple, YouTube. Follow your boy Jaleel Wavy on Instagram and TikTok, and Unconventional AF on Instagram.